Hello, my Leos. Welcome to your weekly reading for August 27th through September 2nd. We're going to jump right on into the reading because some people get impatient. I will tell you about the giveaway for the week after the reading. So I am giving away a prize like I always do, but we'll get into that after. All right, Leo. So let's see what we have here for you guys. I'm feeling a little cranky as I'm connecting with your energy. So some of you Leos may be a little agitated right now, or you may be releasing some anger. It may be part of the full moon that's happening on the 25th, which is the day that this is loading. So maybe some of you are releasing some anger this full moon. Alright, so let's get a card here. And maybe some of you are feeling a little bit stuck. So let's get a card for Monday, Tuesday for my Leos. Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yikes. Alright, that's like a stack of cards, so that doesn't count. There's your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And of course, love, right? We gotta know what's going on with love in the amour department. Alright, there's your love card, my friends. So here we are. Monday, Tuesday is King of Water. So this is actually pretty nice. Although it's funny because the water signs and Leo signs typically aren't very compatible. But there is a whole lot to take into consideration here. It could, I mean, depending on your birth chart, you may have water in your chart, or you may have earth in your chart, and the water sign may have fire in their chart or something where it makes things a little more compatible. For some of you, this is like full on a person coming into your life, or you're becoming or taking on the qualities or attributes of this person. King of Water is kind of like the husband card, okay? So it's like the marriage card in some ways, but it also really just implies someone who's taking authority and leadership over their life. They're doing it in a loving way. They're doing it in a way where maybe they are offering or they are giving, but also very disciplined or very kind of structured, you know, because it's a king here. We're not talking about, you know, somebody who's going to be just willy-nilly. So it could just maybe be taking authority over your life, like I said, but doing it in a loving way. Or it could be marriage for some of you. Things may be moving towards marriage for some of you. But Monday, Tuesday, starting off, it's definitely starting off the week with very structured energy. Just like, okay, we're going into the week and there's a plan, or, you know, things are in order, or things are going a certain way. Very structured. Your midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I don't do reversals, is 7 of Fire. 7 of Fire has to do with having an advantageous vantage point. So some of you may have felt like you've had people coming at you for a while. Some of you may have felt like you had people competing with you, or attacking you, or questioning you, or trying to minimize you or dismiss you in some way. And 7 of Fire is basically being able to hold your own, being able to hold your ground, and really being able to break out of that, or to move past that. In fact, you know, if you look at 6 of Fire, which would be the card before this, the message there is victory. So maybe for some of you, you're being seen as the one to take out. Like, people want to be where you are, right? Like, you're the victorious one, or you're the successful one, or you've achieved something that they wanted to achieve and they see you as a threat and they're trying to push you out of the way. So some of you may be experiencing that. Some of you may be experiencing it in your love life. You might feel like somebody's coming in, some little third party, and they're trying to, like, you know, steal your partner. Or you might feel like, you know, in a work situation, people are like conspiring against you, or trying to like make you look bad, or like prove that you're messing up or something. But the good news about this card is like overcoming the competition. Some of you, maybe you're really focused on like an independent business venture, and you're getting a little bit nervous because you feel like, man, but there's, you know, maybe this market is saturated, or maybe there's a lot of competition. But this card is saying that you're standing out. You're standing out. You're holding your own. So that's very positive. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And again, I don't read reversals. I flip them right back around. Is the Emperor. Lion energy. Well, Leo, there's a lion for the Leo. This is a major arcana card. So typically this could be, and Emperor typically stands in for an actual person, right? So it could be you and bringing up these qualities within yourself, or it could be a person coming in. For a lot of you, it may be a person coming in. And the Emperor is basically someone very spiritual, somebody who's been around, who's seen it all, who's eaten all the garbage in the world and all that it has to offer. And basically can tell you everything about everything under the sun. And they know what they want. They know what they don't want. They've pretty much gotten everything out of their system. But they may not be like the King of Water type. You know, King of Water is like settle in, family man, father. Whereas Emperor is like the, you know, mysterious lover who will like blow your mind and really like, you know, connect on a very deep soul level, but not the kind of person who maybe is looking for a traditional marriage or traditional like living together type arrangement or like a home. Like they're definitely somebody that needs space. Although lions are, you know, protective of their families and they travel in prides, Emperor would not be like a pack kind of person. Like they need their space. They like their space. On a more negative note, this could be somebody who could be a little bit controlling or like a little opinionated or like, well, I know best. So, you know, I've experienced it. I know it all and you don't understand. So it could be somebody who maybe is coming in and doing some mansplaining. And for you gentlemen, it could be like a male figure who is, if you don't date men, it could be a male figure who's in your, if you're a man who doesn't date men, it could be a man who's coming in, who's like, really opinionated about your life or trying to tell you what to do. It could be a relative or a friend who maybe is on your back about things or doesn't feel you know what you're doing. Or it could be someone who's coming in as a mentor and who's really expanding your mind mentally. Or it could be you yourself really coming into your own spirituality and your beliefs and your desires and just really experiencing the world. This is a general reading, so it's going to apply to different ones of us in different ways. For some of us, it won't apply at all. So make sure you check out your moon sign and your rising sign. Some weeks those resonate more. Check out the pick a card reading. I'm going to do another one in a couple of days. If you haven't already subscribe and hit the notification button, and then you'll know when that video is up. Which leads me, guys, to your love card and the next announcement. I am going to start doing on YouTube love readings every month for your sign. Usually we have like, you know, we do this and I do one love card. I'm going to do a full love reading. So it'll only be one a month because I can't sit and do videos all day. I wish I could, but oh my God, if I did every week a love reading and a general reading for each sign, I would never see sunlight. So once a month on the love readings. Again, I don't do reversals. So your love card for the week is Page of Earth. This is actually really good, and I'll tell you why. Earth signs have to do with like a new beginning. Well, the page would be like a new beginning, but has to do with something new starting out, but something that's going to be very long term because it's Earth. In traditional tarot, this would be like pentacles, and so pentacles would, you know, represent something that's going to go like into years. It's very long term. It's very planted. It's very rooted. That's why in some suits we see it as an Earth card. So those of you who are currently in a relationship, it might start getting rooted or grounded, or you might be coming into like a new understanding to where you're strengthening that existing relationship. And if you aren't already married or living together, you may be like beginning to lay down the foundation for that. You may be headed in that direction. Those of you who are single or newly meeting somebody, that this could mean that this person has a lot of potential and that it could definitely go in that way or in that route. Those of you who are single and maybe who have been single for a while, you may finally be releasing something that has blocked you from finding your person. And why this is like happening now could be because of the full moon that's happening on the 25th, which is the same day this is loading. So you might be finally letting go of something. So if you do want to do some kind of a clearing or a blessing on yourself, I have a free video here on YouTube. It's the DIY sea salt bath and scrub for full moon. And I teach you how to make a scrub or a bath mix, depending on if you have a bathtub or not. There's 2 options there. And you can do like a bath for the full moon to release. I actually also have a full moon meditation to release for this full moon and to make room and to manifest what you want. And that's on my Patreon. So anybody that's donating $2 or more a month will have access to the full moon meditation. But the bath stuff is already on YouTube and you can access it. It's free. And so basically, you might finally be releasing something where you're better able to call in this partner, where you're better able to call in somebody long-term. Not someone who's going to hit it and quit it. Not somebody who just wants to be, you know, lovers forever till the end of time, but never really wants to settle down or get committed. This is creating a home. And for some of you, you know, in the love department, you might be actually, this is coming in intuitively more so than the card itself. But some of you, speaking of blocks and healing, some of you are calling in someone because your inner child has finally healed. And you're calling in the person that, like, you didn't have in your life growing up. Maybe you didn't have a very good example of, like, a good mother or a good father. And so you're calling in a partner who's very different from what you had. So you are breaking the cycle, whatever maybe cycle there was in terms of bad relationships in your family. Some of you are on those beginning baby steps of coming out of that cycle and turning things around for yourself. So that's exciting, Leo. Now, we did talk about the giveaway, the free giveaway for this week. It's going to be this Egyptian ankh with a little, it's not a chain, but a cord. I did not make this ankh. I did not fashion it with my hands, but it's something I purchased, and I was told that it's silver plated. So as far as I know, it's silver plated. So if you want to win this for free, just go to AmethystAngelLight Facebook or Instagram. And when I post this, the picture of this Monday afternoon, you like, comment, share, and that's how you enter to win this. And then the following week, I'll announce the winner. So guys, I'm going to also do a Facebook Live video on AmethystAngelLight where I'll go live and you guys can ask me questions and I'll pull cards. And I'm going to be doing that once a month. I already do a free card each day on there. I do a pick a card each day on there. But once a month, I'm going to do a live question and answer. And so just keep in mind that if you're asking me a question on there, it is a public page. So it could pop up in your friends and family in their newsfeed. So whatever you're asking me, your friends and family may see it. So just be aware of that. I'm doing a private question and answer where I'm going to go live and pull cards for people asking me questions on the Patreon page once a week. Not once a month, but once a week. And that's going to be private. And there's less people, so you have a better chance of being seen. And again, guys, that's anybody that's donating $2 or more a month. And that donation helps me to make more videos. I'm going to put it towards better equipment so I can make better quality videos and do cooler things for you guys. The stuff that I'm posting that is free, believe me, it goes a long way and it helps a lot. So those of you who can, thank you. And be sure to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, the pick a card readings. And let me know if you would like a private reading, guys. Till next week. Thank you.